Hello everybody, today our lesson is grammar. Our grammar again, it's a review. It's not a new lesson. So it's a review and about the tenses. Today we will talk about the perfect and the future tenses. The perfect and the future tenses. It's a grammar of the unit 7. Let me start with the first tense, which is the present perfect. Present perfect. Do you remember the form of the present perfect? Subject and has. Then we have verb 3. Again, I put the same example to make it easy for you, just for comparing every sentence or every tense with the other, okay? The same sentence. She has painted the cat. So we have here subject, and then we have has, even has or have, maybe have. Painted, it's verb 3. As I told you, it's a regular verb. So the regular verb, the third regular verb, again, it's end with ed, the cat. Here we have has with the subject he, she, it. And the other subject, pronoun subjects, we use have. This is about the present perfect. So what's about negative? Negative, we have here, as we have auxiliary verb or modal verb, has. We will put not here between the main verb and the auxiliary verb. So instead of she has, we say she hasn't or she has not. We can write it as hasn't. Okay, it's okay. And you can write it as has not. It's a full form. So this is about negative. But if you want to make it a question, we'll just replace the subject with the auxiliary, the first auxiliary verb. So here, she, we came here and we put has at the first of the sentence. Has she painted the cat? And that's the last we have question mark. شكبه تاني has تبقى شي وشي كبه اندرو ده. has تاني بس بيرنكن has نبتيبا ها تيبا مظن ده تينه شيش برغو تغندر إجاته بوش أغب تيبا جوش كداينه. So this is about the present perfect. Now let's begin with the present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous, the form, subject, and have or has again. Then we have been. Here we have verb to be, but the third verb 3 here. Why? Because we have or has. When we have has or have, we must put the verb 3 after it. Then we have verb with ing. شبيرنا كد بيشتي have و has شو verb have verb to be بيانجي main verb تشت به third verb به الفيدانم شبه هي third verb. It's been. It's third verb of the verb to be. Has been pitting. Don't forget ing. Why? Because here we mentioned you continuous. The continuous dish of verb, main verb ذيك دايما ing بيرهبه. So what about negative? How I can change these sentences into a negative sentence? Again, we have 3 verbs here. Okay? We choose the first one and we put not with him, with it, sorry. I mean the first verb, auxiliary verb, which is has. She has not been painting the cat. And for a question, we just replace again the auxiliary, the first auxiliary verb with the subject. It become, has she been painting the cat? تاني مجيوه وكارن ديسا. أما فعلا تاني مساعدي بي شي تبين أولي وهاز كبه هندر شي كبه هندر sorry. أفجيج بو question شخوش بيرنا كن question mark داود هاي. Past perfect. Past perfect. Past perfect يعني ماضي تام الفدا. Formawi she had painted the cat again because it's perfect as مينتام دائما تخم بالا خد verb دائما شيء 3 دائما. الفدا جبرجو past perfect أمنا ما كارن به have و has. أم دبجن شيء had painted the cat. جبونا في دي ستشاواتك كبفرد not جبو question تاني تجاوب بهار دبه هاد شي painted the cat شو question mark الداوي هي هاد تبشي شي درو هندرو هاد شي painted the cat question mark at the last. We have past perfect continuous again continuous تدينا برين هم جوار قوتي تاني تا continuous دي ناس بتفيق main verb الجمتة ing بيرهبه واي ing بيرهيه ليش برجو past ما قوتنا ما هافو هاز جيتشد هذا بشتي هافو هازو هات وقت ما قوتي دائما verb چيه verb 3 دبا she had been painting the cat she had been painting the cat for negative ديسا first auxiliary verb هادنا بشتي وناتي داين not بوچه بو negative this is for negative and when we want to change our sentences into a question we just replace the first auxiliary verb with a subject دبچه had she been painting the cat had تپشی شی درو هندرو بوچه بو question again جاكي دجوار دوباره بكم negative and question بپرتوگی جوار نگوتنه تاني از وقت اللي بگره که جوار دا وکیل سرچید کمش بولوژی منی بسکی دانانیه تاني جبرگو اللي بگره از دا وکیل بیشم we have a future perfect here future perfect she will have painted the cat جبرگو future چی تد هیه يلا جبرگو perfect تجید وگی هاویا هزهبه وایه هاوه کی کارش مربیش جبرگو subject الویده شی یجی دیسا هاو دانینه چما جبرگو هاو مصدر نهز وما قوتي بشتي auxiliary verb دايما دوگ main verb الجمتة infinitive به مصدر به كوك به كوك هاو هاز هاوه نهز جبرگو لو داناني نهز so after will we will put have always painted the cat and we have painted verb 3 the cat this is bona fide chetka we have 3 verbs the first auxiliary will na I mean not دايما بشت شكله مختصر بتشكي مختلفة أولوية want أولو جي دايما تشدبه وتداينا will not جي تشدبه أفجبونا فيه جبو question am چتکن دیسا am تنی دوهارن will ته دوسا شی داره دوسا will لی تیپاتش بیرنکه تیپا وهانه چوچک ته داین جبرگو ته هندر لی will جبرگو پیشیتن بیسینه ته مازن داینه future perfect continuous so we have continuous معناته دوگ main verb ing per have okay here we have ing and because it's future we must again should be well and because it's perfect we have she have the bitcha she will have been painting the cat she will have been painting the cat for negative the same we put not here after the first auxiliary question disa will te dosa subject و subject دوسا will يعني first auxiliary شبه تويناتنا أول وبدود فاعل دوساوينا simple future it's so simple she will paint the cat will verb مجردة ها verb 1 verb مجردة infinitive تشتك برنايد she بيجي تنابت ب pets why because here we have will as auxiliary or modal verb so our main verb or the verb after will it should be infinitive شنابت تشتكي بردينا what about future continuous future continuous she will be ثابتة قاعدة ما يبقى painting the main verb with ing the paint sorry the cat for negative again هردوجي بشتي will not داتينا لفرجي ولفرجي not كذا بشتي will ده question will تينا أول شيء ده بهندرو نفسها خطوة تشحن موارئة so this is about our review now let me begin with the exercise page 93 I will do it for you now we have exercise at page 93 you have to do it or try to do it before me, okay? We have first one, we wait. So we have the verb wait for the bus for almost 30 minutes. Wait for the bus for almost 30 minutes. But eat, again, we have not and arrive between brackets. Parenthesis. Not arrive yet. Here we have. It should be have been waiting, the first. The first verb, it should be present, perfect, continuous. And the second one, present, perfect. Okay? Page 93. Is it 93? Yes. And the first one, told you, have been waiting. First one, have been waiting. Second one, the subject eat, so it should be has, hasn't, and it's negative, hasn't, and the verb arrive, it should be arrived. Arrived. Number 2. The workers finish the stadium by 2020. شغل بدا دانين 2020 إيصال بخو 2020 الجمع ليش برجو برتوك بري وين هاتي دانين دكافت شدت كافت ما بدا يعني مستقبلا وببتش will finish وكانجي بداوي ببن بجد حزارو بيستادو وش غينا هذا حزارو بيستش بقوله مستقبلا غايا سيسيا the third one when I taste the eggs I realize put sugar instead of salt in them. Okay? Avaya gishchi I tested. It's simple past. Then again simple past and simple past. I tested the eggs. I realized I had put. Tasted, and the second verb, realize, it become realized. Realized, again simple past, and last one, had. Put, again here we have put as a verb 3. شو put جبرجو irregular verb. هرسي وكال دوتين أبغى الفيدا verb 3 يشبهنا كنش برجو هذا البيشاوي هاي. Number 4, I work for 3 years when I was injured on the job. أبغى تكاري دينا past perfect had worked وتكاري بيجي had been working يعني past perfect continuous هردو تشد past perfect continuous الوافد قارون تشداتين ام از دينا past perfect had worked. had worked يعني سكارم عادي دينم وقت مجورجو وين كارن حردو دينن حردو تشدبه عادي جدا جور دينم had been working past perfect continuous had been working. Number 5 by 6 o'clock tomorrow نجمت البرشة هي tomorrow I drive across the country to visit my mother. شيء فيا مستقبل تام مستمر will be driving will be driving. We have 6. Linda read more than a dozen books this year. جمت this year هينا this year هي من أتكار بيجم had read يعني has read present perfect جي تشدبه وتكار بيجي present continuous يعني تدين is reading جي تشدبه وتدين has read جي تشدبه. This is it. حرد برسواج وردينم has read يانجي is reading هردو تشد مش برجوزي سير جمتها هي 7 I pay for the meal if you don't have enough money دبجة از پرابدم هگر بتر تنه بمعنی خو نویدای نویدای و هینا بدن دبچه دما بی چه هی لفیده بس تدینه will و pay و خود مینه will pay. Number 8 and the last one. I look for my keys for almost an hour. المفتاح جريان تقريبا ساعتك. When I realized they were in my hand the whole time. حتى داوي ناس كده قدستي ويدي. شغل فيدا وين هيد دو بجريدانه يركجي بشتي وين هبقى وين realized. شيء simple past. نخو بري وينات كاربكه. Past continuous وتكاره بك past perfect تكاره بك past perfect continuous هر سي چه so as a vision was I was looking چه يانجي I had looked يانجي had been looking had been looking هر سی چه دبن کی جانی دینه چه دبن لكن یکی دینه بس so we finished our grammar our exercises at page 93 thank you for listening I wish you the best bye bye